Hey, what's looking at the 3 Desperados? Come on.
Hold on, let me get my good side.
Come on, everybody get a swag.
We're getting ready to go start the Fontaine job. This is a big job. We're going to put a pool in, pool house, do some remodeling. This is the opening day. A little late in the afternoon, trying to pick up on some demo work and get the job rolling. They just closed on the house. We can't work on a house till people close on it. So we're going to roll across the street. It's really hard to park over in the northeast Lexington side off of Fontaine. So we know we're in for it today. Whenever we demo, we get the walking cherry. Beautiful house, and we'll start doing introductions for BluRock. So you got Johnny, Jennifer, you got Wayneniator. We're looking at this house and we're wondering what we're getting ready to do. We're getting back in order. This will be a project over the next few months. Beautiful home, old home built somewhere between.
We're going up, baby, all the way up. See that house there? That's Jennifer. That's you. That's me. We're going up.
You heard it first.
There's the
What'd you hear first?
We're going up.
We're going up.
We're going up.
Going up.
Going up.
Just went up and exploded. That's how far we're going up.
You know where we're going?
Going up.
You know how far we're going? We're going up.
I don't understand the hashtag stuff yet. I need to start labeling that.
Well, this is what I got to say about this. You know where we're going.
Come here. We got something interesting right here. Hey, come over here. Come on. Come on. So this plaque right here, which is the property that has been placed on the National Register of Historical Places. So this is the Bluegrass Trust House. Must be dated way back. Now let's see if we can follow inside and see if there's any history on the inside here.
Come
on.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Wow. Somebody didn't have proper header.
You see the old doors?
You can find them like that.
There's no doors there. The keyhole there.
The detail on those doors. The fact that they're not painted in the last 100 years are amazing. You're surprised that they haven't been refinished. It's extremely expensive to do. This one was painted.
I like the
Wow.
Wow, look at the detail.
This is how you know.
Oh,
You
yeah.
notice the ceilings are plaster ceilings.
Come on out, John. This is where we're going to put a pool. We're going to get rid of this garage, tear it down. We got the pool pieces already here. We're going to put an in-ground pool with a pool house. And it's going to be awesome. Wow. Love this job. Look at that tree. Can't buy a new house like that with a tree like this. Oh boy, plaster. This one is John's favorite. Hello, hello. Upstairs. Beautiful door. 100 years, no paint. That's amazing. It's at least 100 years. Everything built in this area is 1911 to about 1932.
Tell me about this plaster.
Look at this plaster. I mean, the original plaster. I mean, everything. This is just
That's
neat.
solid.
You see, they don't have door latches and stuff like that anymore.
Look at that.
Never been touched.
Close up. Look at this. Yeah, right there.
The difference is made out of glass back then, see?
Unique. Mm-hmm. Put a little rounded corner on it.
But this is depressing.
They painted the door.
Oh, no.
Shut the door. Shut
It's
the
a secret entry point.
Gotta check the commode, dude.
We are at this old BluRock Trust Fund house. And it's just gorgeous. I mean, I could imagine, I mean, you were maybe talking about like the late 18, early 1900 house. And they're actually going to put a pool back here, but we haven't decided yet. But, you know, that comes to another time. What is the gem of all treasures is what we're going to find inside this house here. I mean, it's just wonderful.
That's right.
I mean, you can look at the old style garage right there. I mean, this is just wonderful. I mean, you can walk up in here and just imagine maybe a little small family that was in this house.
Oh, yeah.
Just come in here. This is a gem. I mean, look at the fine detail. If you look at the woodwork, I mean, look at this.
Look at the
This
pantry.
is just
Look at the
gorgeous.
pantry.
This is maybe like mahogany. You know, this is just gorgeous. I mean, look at it. Look. Once you find, I mean, they probably put the little spices,
Canned goods.
canned goods, and flour and stuff.
Absolutely.
This is just absolutely
Yes.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I mean, you can just picture what's going on in this place. I mean, look at it all. I mean, it's just beautiful. Now, if you notice, people, come follow me out here. Come over and follow me. I mean, if you can imagine a small family out here on this place.
Yes.
Late 18, early 1900s. I mean, this is just a gem. You can't find stuff like this anymore. But you know, our tour goes upstairs. Want to go check? Come on.
We're going upstairs.
We're going upstairs. I mean, you got to find a fine detail
Fine detail.
of this place. I mean, back in the day, if you notice, they had high ceilings. If you kind of think about it, it maybe relate to the heating and cooling situation back in the day, because you know there wasn't really no air conditioner or electric heat or gas heat. They first started out with fire and wood and boilers and stuff. We actually did a house that had a boiler in it that Little John could tell you about that.
That was rough.
Let's come on through here. And we got this classic staircase from back in the day. You see? I mean, you look way up in there.
You got enough room to walk comfortably.
I mean, you never know. I mean, there's natural wood right here. If you look at it all, it's just beautiful. Beautiful. You see the built-in bookcases back then. They actually built them in the walls there.
Tell them about the
It's
bathroom.
beautiful. I mean, plaster. These are plaster walls. They're just beautiful. Look at the woodwork again. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they even look at the fine detail of this. They put everything, bookshelves, dressers, everything in the wall with the plaster. Absolutely gorgeous.
Tell them about the round.
Did you see the unique tubs they had back
Look
then?
at this. Now this is even special among those days with the curved
I mean,
precisely into the tub there.
absolutely
Curvature.
gorgeous. Look at the old vents back in the day.
Look at that.
This house at one time must have had a boiler.
Yep.
But this is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, we'll go around here with a recap of looking at it. I mean, that Little John point everywhere. And look at the fine details of everything. Let me show you another fine detail. When they built staircases, they built it inside with the plaster wall. That's how you can tell it's so old. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you can't beat it. Look at, for example, how they did this plaster work.
Look at that.
And if you really want to know a real gem, things that keeps most of the time original, look right down here, boys. Everything down there is original.
That's the cellar.
I mean, this is my life. If I could go on interview places like this, I would.
Oh yeah.
Take you on a major tour. I mean,
Yep.
this is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, all I got to say to the end of our tour is I could just imagine a sweet little family out here on a Sunday afternoon. But, you know,
just got back.
this is the end of the tour. At the porch, I can imagine what could have went on here. Can't be a sweeter house of all. But, yeah, this concludes our tour for the day of this BluRock tour fun of a house. It's so beautiful.
Alright guys, we went back outside after we finished the tour. He said it's time to go in the cellar. We're going in the cellar. Here we go.
Now we're gonna take you down here. We just now decided I can't help it because there's a lot of stuff that's not untouched down here. A lot of stuff really been disturbed. Now you gotta be careful because they usually make these staircases a little steeper and smaller. But oh my lord! Look at the walls. Look how they used to plaster these walls back in the day. This is just grand. Now this is set up a little better than what most of them is. But if you look on the edges of these walls here, imagine what it used to look like. And usually they would have like gravel and dirt floors.
Yes.
This has just been more updated. But this is just wonderful. I mean, even the wooden steps back in the day. This is just grand. I mean, it's just, when you're looking at houses like this, when you start to do it as long as we have, you can start looking everywhere. Things that doesn't look common would be back in that day. But they've actually modeled this pretty good. Kind of saddens my heart because I like history not to be covered. I mean, dude, look at this. I mean, all original.
Yeah, try finding those now.
This is epic. Well, that's the end of our tour downstairs. I hope you have delighted yourself in this unrare view of going way back into history.